Wow. It's wonderful to be here today at the Grow Your Own Brand Summit with David P. Adeleye with the theme Cracking the Growth Code. And I want to sincerely appreciate everyone who is joining this, this summit from everywhere in the world. Thank you all so much for being part of this, glorious summit. And I believe that this session and every session that you're going to be part of in this whole summit will be a great blessing to you, to your career, to your, to your endeavors, to your businesses, to whatever it is that you do, in life. Even for those of you who are still in school or in academics, it's so very important for you to actually, crack the growth code in everything that you do. And I want to be speaking to you today, in view of the theme of this summit, the cracking the growth code. I want to be speaking to you on what I title "Maximize You." Maximize you. That is, you have to maximize yourself. Maximize you. Now, think of this. There are four levels you can be in life, and whichever one it is that you are is actually your choice. Okay, it is your choice. It is not by chance. Whichever of the four levels that you are in life is not by chance. It is by your choice. So you choose which of these four levels you want to be in life. The first level I want to talk about briefly is what I call the least level. The least level, LEAST level, or you can call it the minimal level, the barest minimum level, and I call that the beggarly level. The beggarly level, where it's a level where you have it's like you have nothing at all. So it's the least level anybody can be in life. That is, the person is just in life, is alive, just being in life for being in life. And there's not like anybody being in life for being in life's sake, because you have to be in life for something special, something great, something wonderful, because you are created for something special, for something great, for something wonderful. You are not just created by chance, you are created by choice. And so because of that, you must have a choice as to what to become in life. So the first level is the least level, where there is nothing at all. There's nothing you are doing. There's nothing you are aiming for. There's nothing you are achieving. You're just living life, as the days go by, and that's not the best way to live. So there's the least level, and then the next level to that is the almost level. The almost level, that is the struggling or the striving level of life. The almost level, now where you have not enough. Remember, the least level is where you have nothing at all. Is the beggarly level. But the almost level is the struggling or the striving level. Now where you have not enough. If you're a Bible student, it's like the children of Israel, when they were living in Egypt. So they didn't have enough. They had not enough. Now that was an almost level of life, an almost level where you have not enough. Yes, you have something, but what you have is not enough for you to become all that all that you are created to be, or all that you can be. Yeah, that's it. Where you can't be all that you can be. That is the almost level, where you cannot be where you can be. So, but then there is the third level. Now that almost level is not the level that I believe that you are created for. You are not created for the least level. You are not created for the almost level. And then of course there's the third level, which I call the most level. The most level is the surviving level. The surviving level, where you have just enough. just enough to go by, just enough to survive, just enough to be recognized, just enough. But so now it's not the level where you don't have anything at all. It's not the level where it's not the level where you have not enough, but it's the level where you have just enough degree, just enough certifications, just enough qualifications, just enough skill, just enough talent, just enough experience, just enough to survive. So now, so that is the most level, the surviving level. But guess what? There is another level, and that level is the utmost level, the utmost level, the utmost level, utmost and utmost, 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 utmost. UPMOST is the utmost level, is the utmost level, that is the utmost level in life. It is the succeeding or the thriving level of life. The succeeding or the thriving level of life. And a lot of people are living in that level. Now, guess what? That level is the level where everything is working for you, not just in your business, not just in your career, but also in your relationships, in your marriage, in your health, in every area of your life. Now, that is the utmost level. Now, that I believe is the level that you and I are created for. That is the level where, that I believe that now you can be, and you should be, and you must be. It is the level that you can be, is the level that it should be, and is the level that you must be. So you have to strive to become it. So the question this moment is, which one are you presently? Which level are you? Are you in the least level? Are you in the almost level? Are you in the most level? Are you in the utmost or upmost level? Which level are you? And then, of course, which one do you want to be? See, it's a matter of choice. It's not a matter of chance. Life does not happen to you by chance. Life happens to you by choice. Wherever you are in life today, it is because of your choice. You chose to be where you are. You chose to be, because life does not give you what you it doesn't give you what you actually desire. It gives you what you demand. You go for it, you shoot for it, you work towards it, and when you work towards it, God helps you to make it work. See, I say to people that grit makes you great. Grit makes you great. GRIT makes you great. Grit makes you great. So if you have the grit to pursue it, if you have the grit to go for it, then of course, that will happen. In fact, let me say this. Grit is what makes grace to work in your life so that you can become great. Grit makes grace work in your life so that you can become great. That's the way it works. So it is your choice and it is your responsibility. So the point now is, the design the creator has for you, and the desire of the creator for you and for me is for you and for me to live the utmost level of life. To live the utmost level of life, to operate in the utmost level of life, to operate in the uppermost or uppermost level in life, to live in the upmost level or utmost level, and to operate in the upmost level, or you can say the uppermost level in life. So the question therefore today is, how then can I live this utmost level of life, or operate in this utmost level of life? That's why the topic is maximize you. You have to maximize you. I have to maximize me. And so the question now is, how do I maximize me? How do you maximize you? Now, this topic is in three phases. The discussion is in three groups. So there is the spiritual approach to it, there is the psychological approach to it, and there's the physiological approach to it. The spiritual approach to it, the psychological approach to it, and the physiological, or you can say the physical approach to it. So let me start with the spiritual approach to it. Now, the spiritual approach to it, because for me, I believe it's very important. That when we're looking at these things, to look at it first of all spiritually, because that's the foundation. As far as I am concerned personally. Now, number one, so the spiritual aspect for it is the foundation. Number one, so number one thing you have to do, which is under the spiritual group, is that number one, you have to realize that the best of you is in God, because the best of God is in you. The best of you is in God, and the best of God is in you. See, friends, God does not create inferiorities, or God does not create fakes. He does not create inferiors. All right, it does not create inferiors. It creates superior things, superior beings, superior materials. Everything that God everything that God creates, or God has created, is excellent. Everything that means that you, when you are created, now you are created an excellent being. So there is everything in you, everything that will make you great, everything that will make you good, everything that will make you to be a blessing in your world, everything that will make you to astound your world, to be outstanding and to be astounding in your world. Everything so every such thing is already in you when you were created. So you have to settle your mind. It's a spiritual thing. You have to settle your mind that the best of you is in God, because the best of God is in you. And what you need to do, therefore, is to get yourself connected with God and to stay connected with God. Now listen to this. There is no let me put it this way. The glory of the tree is in the branch, and the glory of the branch is in the fruit. The glory of the tree is in the branch, and the glory of the branch is in the fruit. Therefore, that means that if you are a branch of the tree, then you are the glory of the tree. That is, you are the glory of God. But then now the fruits that you bear, the products of your products in life, your output in life, the things that you produce, your results in life, your results in life, okay, now see, will become your glory, and you become the glory of the tree that is your creator himself. So that's why you must know that the best of you is in God, and the best of God, because the best of God is in you. So if I say, if you don't maximize you, that means that, say, you become a disappointment to the one who has created you. You become a disappointment to the one who has created you. So you have to maximize you. Number one, by realizing that the best of you is in God, and the best of you is in God, and because the best of God is inside of you. So what you need to do is to get connected and stay connected with God. Now, number two thing, still under the spiritual aspect, is that you must be sensitive to intuition. Be sensitive to intuition. What are you hearing in you? What are you now? As a Christian, I call it the voice of the Spirit. No, but some people call it intuition. Now, there's this voice you are hearing, the voice that you are hearing that's saying to you, do this, go this way, go for this, go for that, do this. Now the voice that is always encouraging you, always directing you. The point is that it is part of you. It's part of the spiritual aspect of maximizing you. That is, the voice is saying to you, go this way, go for it. Don't listen to the negative voices that you are hearing that you cannot make it. Don't listen to the negative voice that's saying to you, that that you're not good enough, you're not qualified enough, you're not handsome enough, you're not beautiful enough, you're not tall enough, you're not slim enough, you're not big enough, you're not whatever it is. Now, but then there is the voice that is telling you, go this way, do this, do that. And then, of course, now as you follow that voice that is telling you what to do, you discover that, hey, as you take that step, you see yourself step by step, moving into that thing which God has ordained for you in life. Very important. The things that God has ordained for you in life, say, will be directed by God himself, by you hearing what he's saying to you per time. So number one is that you must realize that number one aspect of maximizing you, which is now under the spiritual aspect, the spiritual group, is that you must realize that the best of you is in God, and because the best of God is in you. And number two is that you must be sensitive to the inner voice that is telling you, go this way, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that, because that is the voice of your creator speaking to you and telling you, to go where he has prepared for you to go, so that you can get to where he has ordained for you to get to, and you can become all that he has ordained for you to become in life. So that's how it works. And then, of course, the other aspect of maximize, so that's the spiritual aspect. The other aspect of maximizing you is the psychological aspect of maximizing you. So, see, we're talking about growth. We're talking about cracking the growth whatever. So now the cracking the growth code. They were talking about cracking the growth code, because this is the grow your own brand seminar. So for you to grow your own brand, number one, you must settle the aspect of the spiritual, all right, which is I want to repeat again, because it's better for you to hear it again and again and again, so that it can become one with it. Number one, you must realize that the best of you is in God, because the best of God is in you. Number two, you must be sensitive to the inner voice that is telling you, where to go, what to do per time, because that's very crucial. And then, of course, the second aspect of this, of how to maximize you, is the psychological aspect. I'm talking about the mental aspect, the mind aspect, very important. And so now, under the psychological aspect, I have number one, the mind shift, or I want to call it mindset. Your mind should sit in a particular place. Mindset. Your mind should sit or to set or to settle in a particular place, and that is, you have to settle in your mind. You have to settle this in your mind and agree with God that has created you, that I am made for more. I need you to say that to yourself right now. I am made for more. You say, Charles, you are made for more. I am made for more. Charles Sunkanmi Obisesan, you are made for more. Say that to yourself, whether your name is David, your name is Chineye, your name is whatever. Say to yourself, Chineye, you are made for more. Say to yourself, Steve, you are made for more. Say to yourself, David, you are made for more. Say to yourself, I am made for more. See, in order for you to crack the growth code, you have to settle your mind, I am made for more. Otherwise, you not grow beyond where you are now. I am made for more. Say to yourself, I am made for more. I am made for more. And I know that I'm made for more. See, you have to settle that in your heart. I am made for more. See, and when you set that in your mind, I am made for more. I can do more than this. I can have more than this. I can become more than this. See, it's so crucial for you to settle that in your mind. It's a mental sit. It has to sit. It's a mindset. It has to sit in your mind. I am made for more. I am made for more. So settle it in your mind. I am made for more. I am more than this. In fact, I am more than this. Where you are is too small. Where you are, see, if where you are is enough, you say you will have died by now. But where you are is too small. Where you are is not where you should be. Thank God for where you are. I don't care how great that place is. But you know what? Now, however great where you are is, you can be greater than that. However wonderful where you are is, you can be more wonderful than that. However it is. Now, even if it's a lowly state, you can be better than that. If it's the least level that you are, you can you can graduate from the least level to the almost level, to the most level, even to the utmost level. So you need to settle in your mind, I am more than this. I am made for more. I am made for more. And see, that statement, I am made for more, all right, now, will defeat despondency. It will defeat despondency, it will conquer complacency, and it will ignite resplendency. It will defeat despondency. It will conquer complacency, and it will ignite resplendency. It will ignite expectancy. It will ignite it will ignite the best of you out of you. It will just ignite the best of you out of you. You are not despondent, because of what you are not achieved, and you are not complacent because of what you have achieved, but you are expectant. You are expectantly expecting and pushing and working towards whatever it is that you know is ahead of you. Because you know what? The best of you is not behind you. The best of you is not even with you. The best of you is right ahead of you. So all you need to do is to shoot for what is ahead, because what is ahead is achievable. When I say what is ahead is arrivable, what is ahead is obtainable. And I know that you are going to get there. So settle in your mind, I am made for more. The number two thing under this psychological aspect is self-discovery. Self-discovery. You need to discover who you are. Who are you? Discover who you are. Please note, friends, don't try to be anybody else. Be yourself. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Everyone else is taken. Don't try to be anybody. It's already taken. But you are original. You are special. You are unique. You are you. Nobody can ever be you. Come on, friends. Nobody can be you. You cannot be me. Because that's it. Now, even if you can, even if you are as tall as me, even if you have my shape, you cannot have my mindset. Even if you have my mindset, you cannot have my thinking pattern. Even if you have my thinking pattern, you cannot achieve the kind of result I achieve, or you cannot approach issues of life the way I approach issues of life. So we are different. We are totally different. So be yourself. Be yourself. Don't try to be anybody else. If you try to be anybody else, you are just going to be a copy. And you are not created to be a copy. You are created original. So be original, be unique, because that is what you are. So you need to do a self-discovery. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? You need to discover that. Whose are you? And then why? You need to discover who you are, whose you are, and why you are. Why are you here? You are not here for nothing. You are here for a purpose. So you need to do a self-discovery, and I'm sure that that's one of the things that you are going to do here. Now in this Grow Your Own Brand summit, where we're cracking the growth code. We're cracking it. So you need to discover who you are, whose you are, why you are, and of course, now you need to also discover what you have. Nobody is greater empty. What do you have? And what you have, the world is looking for. Don't try to do what others are doing. Do what you are. Do you and I do me. When you do you and I do me, then the world will be better for it. So you do you, I do me. Now, that does not mean that things you cannot learn from me, or things that I cannot learn from you. Yes, we learn from each other. Iron will sharpen iron. But the point is that there is something that I have that you cannot have, and which you do not have. No matter how you do not have it, and you cannot have it, no matter how much you try. So that's crucial. So self-discovery. And then, of course, the third thing under this psychological aspect is what I call gap analysis. Gap analysis. The gap analysis is simply talking about this. Where are you presently? Where are you presently? That is your location, or you can call it your station. Your station. And then where are you heading to? That is your vision. Where are you presently? That is your location or your station. And then where are you heading to? That is your vision. And then between where you are and where you are heading to is the gap. The gap. So what you now need to do is you want to add that's your gap. What do you need to move from your station to your vision? Where you are is your location. Where you are heading to is your vision. But what do you need to move from your location to your vision? That is gap analysis. And so you want to ask yourself, what do I need to get to my vision? Who do I need to get to my vision? Now, what price do I need to pay to get to my vision? Now, how do I go ahead and pay it? So that's a gap analysis, and that's one of the things that you have to say in order to crack the growth code. You have to know that. What do I lack? Where am I? Where am I going? What do I need? What do I lack? What do I have? What do I have? What do I lack? There are things you have that can help you to get to where you're going, and there are things you need which you lack presently, okay, which you need to go for. So you have to ask yourself, how do I go for it? How do I get it? How do I move about it? Say, now, for example, for me, I know where I'm going. I know where I'm shooting for. And so, and I know where I am. And I say, and I've discovered that, oh, there are some things I have, which I thank God for, but there are a lot of things I lack, which I need in order for me to get to where I desire to get to. And so I'm paying the price. Sometimes in some of them, of course, I have to, and for me to get there now, there's some courses I have to do. There's some trainings that I have to engage in, and so many other things. So in fact, I had to even go back to school to learn some more things. Why? Because of where I want to get to. We're talking about cracking the growth code. There are steps you have to take in order for you to get there. So very important. You need to do a gap analysis. Now, I don't want to bore you because I would have given you some biblical examples, but I don't want to take your time with that. And then, of course, so now when we now look at the third aspect, which is the physical aspect, the physiological aspect, we look at number one thing under the physical aspect or the physiological aspect is, yes, you have done the gap analysis and all that, but there is you're in a particular place now. You are involved in something now. So under the physiological aspect, number one thing you need to do is to do your best now. Do your best now. What are you involved in now? Where are you involved in it now? What are you doing now? How are you doing it now? So do your best where you are. Put your all where you are. It's very crucial. Do your best now. Number two, because it's that doing your best now, but I'm talking about the law of use, because whatever you don't use, you will lose. Whatever you don't lose, you will lose. Okay, so do your best now. Whatever you don't use, you will lose. Whatever you don't use will lose value. What you don't use, you lose. What you don't use will lose value. What you don't use becomes useless. The more you use it, the better it gets. The more you use it, the better you get. So go ahead and do your best where you are now. All right. See, let me say this to you. The best of you cannot manifest until and unless the least of you is maximally utilized. I say that again. The best of you cannot manifest until and unless the least of you is maximally utilized. So wherever you are, whoever you're working with, whoever you're working for, put in your best now. Number two, keep growing. Keep growing. Keep growing. Commit yourself to constant, consistent, continuous growth, learning, developing, getting better. Apply the Kaizen theory. Apply the Kaizen theory. Little by little. Grow a little here, grow a little there, add a little here, add a little there. Keep growing every day. Keep growing daily. Make sure that your today is better than your yesterday. Make sure that what you did yesterday, what you do today is better than what you did yesterday. Just add a little. Just add a little knowledge, a little experience, a little exposure, a little whatever. Just add a little to yourself every single time of your life. Sir, Ma, there's always vacancy in the room of growth. So crack that growth, crack the growth code. Add to yourself something every day. See, people of God, now you need to keep watering the plant in order for it to keep growing. Every plant that grows, it needs to be watered and weeded every single day. So keep growing and growing regularly. Your talent is not enough. Your gift is not enough. Now, ensure you grow your talent or your gift. Now, you grow it to become a skill. Grow your skill to become a competence. Grow your competence to become proficiency. Grow your proficiency to become expertise. Grow your expertise to become an authority, and grow your authority to become a coach. Grow. That's how to crack it. Grow. As long as you are living, you must keep growing. As long as you are living, you must keep growing. So grow, 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 grow. To crack the growth code, you must benchmark yourself, benchmark your life. Someone is doing 10 times better, what you are trying to do once. Benchmark your life. Okay, so this is the minimum I want my life to be. That's benchmarking. And so you are saying to yourself, now until I get to this level, I'm not there yet. And sir, let me say this about benchmarking. As much as I love benchmarking, but as much as I love benchmarking, please, I want to advise, never allow the bench to be your mark. Never allow the bench to be your mark. It's good to have benchmarks, but never allow the bench to be your mark. What do I mean? The next point, raise the bar. Raise the bar. When you get to the mark, or when you get to the mark of the bench, raise the bar. When you get to the mark of the bench, raise the bar. Raise the bar. Just say to yourself, okay, I've gotten to this level now. Now I'm raising the bar. I'm going higher. I'm getting better. So see, there is always room at the top. If you desire to get there, there is always room at the top if you look into it. So raise the bar, raise the bar, raise the bar, raise the bar. Wherever you are now, you can raise the bar. You just raise the bar, just raise it higher, raise the bar higher than where you are. Raise the bar. There is always room, at the top. There's always room. If you can peep into that room, you discover that there's enough space there for you, to occupy. So the ground is crowded, but up there is, there's enough space up there. So raise the bar. Don't let the mark bench you. All right. When you get to the bench, to the mark of the bench, you just raise the bar, raise the bar, raise the mark higher, and then of course just shoot for it. Just shoot for it. And then, of course, what the next thing I want to say in order for you to maximize you is please structure your life by structuring your time. Structure your life by structuring your life. Structure your time by structuring your life. What I mean is, it's important for you to know that you cannot restrain time. You cannot reverse time. You cannot restrain time. You can't stop time from moving, and you cannot reverse time, meaning that the time that was lost yesterday cannot be added to today. It cannot be added to that one. Is gone. It's gone forever, and it's gone forever. You cannot restrain time. You can't stop it. The only thing you can do with time is that you can regulate it. And how do you regulate time? You regulate time by regulating your activities within time. You regulate your activities within time so that you can maximize every moment. And by maximizing every moment, you are maximizing you. I love that. By maximizing every minute of your life, you are maximizing you. You are making the best of time. You are making the best use of your time. And when you make the best use of your time, you are making the best. You're bringing out the best of you, within the time that you have in life. Please, it's important for you to know that nobody has 25 hours. In fact, nobody has 24 hours, 1 minute. Everybody has 24 hours. And what you do with the 24 hours now will determine what happens in your life, the kind of result you get. Should I say this way? The kind of resolve you make would determine the kind of result you get. The kind of resolve you make would determine the kind of result you get. And that's how to maximize you. Structure your life by structuring your time. Very important. Structure your life by structuring your time. And how do you maximize you? Listen to this one, very crucial. Use your past positively. Use your past positively. Your past mistakes, your past errors, your past regrets, your past whatever it is, all those past, use them positively. Even your past successes, use them positively. Take the lessons of the past. Take the lessons of the past successes, the lessons of the past failures. Take the lessons apply them to what you're doing now, and then of course, so that you can get a better results and maximize you, now within maximize you, okay, within the time you have in life. So use your past positively. Don't use your past regrettably. Regrettably. Don't keep regretting over the past. Brooding over the past. Oh, I wish I did this. You see, wishing cannot give you answers. Wishers are not winners. It is only workers that win. So if you are working towards a new you, working towards maximizing you, then you will eventually start winning. Okay, but if you keep worrying over the past, if you keep brooding over the past, the point is that you get into a place of depression, and it is self-depression that you're having. So use your past positively, and then finally, please take care of yourself. Take care of you. Take care of you. So as you're striving to maximize you, also take care of you. Take care of your health. Take care of your health. Eat right. Eat the right type of food, the right size of food at the right time for food. Eat the right type of food, eat the right size of food at the right time for food. Very important. Very important. Very important. It is crucial for you to do all these things. Rest when you need to rest. Exercise when you need to exercise. Just ensure you take care of you. That's all I mean. So, people of God, all right, because we are all people of God. We are created by this Almighty God, all right. So, I want you to know that it's important for you, in order for you to make your Creator happy, the God Almighty that created you and I, to make Him happy, and to make yourself happy, and to make your generations and generations after you happy. You have to maximize you, and become all that you are created to be, and then become a blessing to your generation and generations after you. And then, of course, the God that created you and that created me will say to you, "Well done, you good and faithful servant." Say, "I'm proud of you." And you want to say to yourself, "I'm proud of me." You want to say to yourself, "I'm proud of me." So let that be your goal. Let that be your vision. Very important. So as we move on in this summit, in this Grow Your Own Brand Summit, as we crack the growth code, remember, you have to maximize you, taking all these steps one after the other, and many more that I'm sure many other speakers are going to be talking about, so that you can grow your own brand and crack the growth code and maximize you and be all that you can be and all that you have been created to be. Thank you for listening, and thank you so much, David, for this privilege. Thank you, everyone who has listened to this. I believe that you have been blessed. You've added something to your compendium of knowledge. Not just compendium of information, but compendium of knowledge of things that you are going to put into practice, so that by this time, 2025, you are going to emerge a different person, a better you. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. Thank you.